What is going on, nieces and nephews? It's your least favorite uncle, back with another video. I do apologize for the audio. I have my balaclava on because you can see it's cloudy here. It's January, just after the 1st, but it is cold. 40 something degrees. So I have my balaclava on, so it covers up my mouth a little bit, and it's the same in my last video, so I do apologize. But I know I promised that this video was going to be a mod video. I lied. We'll put this video in between because I got a couple things on the way, but at least you can guys get a quick look at the bike and kind of see visually, see if you can spot all the things that have been changed on the bike since the last time I showed you guys. And then I promise I will do the mod video later. This is just going to be a quick video. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. There's a few things that I still need to button up, like these lights just a little bit better. I got to put them up under the fairings and stuff, but I got some of the stuff, some of the carbon fiber. You can see all the goodies. But let's go ahead and get this baby started, and let's hit the road. Oh, listen to that. Not a cold start because I rode here and decided that mid-ride I was going to do a video. I do have some bad news. Chuck the duck, he has lost his propeller. Today sometime his propeller snapped off. Rip Chuck. So we're gonna have to get a replacement for Chuck. Sorry, Chuck, but you gotta go. Yeah. So today I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I guess I can kind of talk about what you might need and what I do to ride in at least this cold. It's not super cold, but it is in its 40s. It is winter time and it is cold. So we can at least talk a little bit about that. I don't do a whole lot, really. Because it's not like freezing, I guess. That was a little bit bad. So for me, all I really do is just put layers on. So on my pants, I am wearing long johns, or thermal pants, I guess thermal underwears, I guess is what they're called. Just those thermal pants, and then my riding jeans. Gloves, I've just got my SP8s. They're non-vented, or at least they're not the air version, so they're not super meant for the summer, so they don't let a whole lot of cold through. My hands don't get all that cold just because, one, that they're full leather gauntlets, so they stay pretty warm. My hands are always sweaty in these things. I do have some new gloves on the way. Here, let me pull my balaclava out of the way and see if that sounds a little bit better. My lips are gonna have to deal with it for now. Let's see. And then just one pair of socks with my motorcycle boots. Well, not the boots, but my riding shoes. Good old Kawasaki's in there, going into neutral instead of gear. And then for the upper body, I do wear so I always wear a tank top. I always wear, I'm old, so I'm one of the old heads. I always got to wear a tank top underneath, not a normal tank top, what they used to call wife beaters. I don't know, you can't really call them that anymore, but whatever, they're, I guess, just undershirts, tank tops. So I always wore one of those, and then I have a long sleeve, a t-shirt, sweatshirt, and then a full non-vented leather jacket. And of course the balaclava under the helmet, and then I try to make sure that the balaclava is tucked under the sweatshirt so that air doesn't seep in through the neck and hit my chest, because that sucks. Yeah, so if you're gonna wear a balaclava, little tip, make sure it's under your shirt so that the wind can't sneak through and hit your chest, which I've done before, and that really sucks. I don't know why there's so much traffic. I mean, I guess it is middle of the day on a Saturday, but really that's all I do. There's not a whole lot to it. I guess for me as well, I run really hot. Like, I always joke that, you know, I'm a human furnace, so I think that helps a little bit keeping me warm. Like, I've been out now for, oh, what time is it? My clock isn't changed, so it's only 4:24. So I've been out for 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, and I'm not super cold. I mean, what's the temperature? Well, I guess it's 47 out, so it's not that bad. But like, I was not going to not jump on the bike on a dry, semi-warm day, especially when the rest of the days have been, you know, low 40s, high 30s. So I woke up today and it was mid 40s, dry. So I had to go get my fix in. Yeah, because that's me. I haven't put the bike away. I'm gonna kick and scream and yell and claw for as long as I can before having to actually put the bike away. I'll keep taking it out as long as it stays in the mid 40s. I've done colder than that, where it was like 39 degrees out once, and that's cold. The biggest problem, especially being here because it's a wet cold, is that a lot of times when it gets that cold here, a misty fog starts to set in. And then what ends up happening is that even though I have a Pinlock on my visor, the outside of the visor starts getting covered in droplets. And Rain-X and the like doesn't work super well with a fine mist like that, because they're not really heavy enough to kind of beat off like it's supposed to, just because it's so light. I hate this road. I don't know why I went down this road. I love this road, but I hate this road. So I love it because it's got some good turns, but I hate it because of the way that it's made. It's made, I don't know if you can see each of the lines. You know, there's a line every 3 feet or whatever it is, and so it doesn't make it super conducive for keeping good traction, so it kind of scares the shit out of me. But I love this little road back here. I just wish it was like regular pavement instead of this concrete. Just worried that on one of these fucking I knew that was going to happen. See, even as much as I wanted to rip around that, I kind of slowed down because I knew that was going to happen. And so that's another thing about safety. Like, don't expect these people on the road to keep you safe. Like, don't rely on people driving good or doing the right thing because most of the time, you know, they're in their own world and they're not going to see us. So just make sure that you're kind of paying attention. Other than that, I don't got much. I will get the mod video done. I have some stuff coming Monday and Tuesday, so it'll probably be a video on Wednesday or so I can get it installed. I got a couple things coming that'll really kind of set this apart. I had to make a couple more purchases because there's this other YouTuber that I watch that I actually enjoy quite a bit, who also has a 500, who is claiming that he has got the most modded 500 on YouTube. And well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but a little friendly competition never hurt nobody. So what we'll have to do is just make sure that we get more mods. So got some more mods coming, besides the ones that I've already installed that you guys, I haven't specifically told you guys about, but I promise that'll be the next video. We'll get everything done. I just didn't want to make a mod video, then turn around and the next day install something else and then have new stuff and have to do another video. So I figured I'd do this just in the interim, just a real quick one. What do you guys use for winter riding? Do you winter ride at all? When do you put your bike away? When are you still out there? Are you still like me and in a cold state and still out there doing your thing? You know, maybe you're a motorcycle commuter and you have to ride your motorcycle. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. But I don't have a whole lot left. It's starting to get cold. My visor is starting to fog from the outside. So there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. But it is starting to get a little bit cold. So we'll just do a couple ripping around it right here. I'm in the city. There's not a whole lot that I can do at the moment. But I do appreciate you guys, as always, for all the support. I'm going to try to keep posting a little bit more regular of a schedule. Be a little bit more consistent, even if I'm not riding. Maybe, I don't know, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe you guys have some ideas of what you want me to do a video on, and I'll do it. I'll get on it and we'll get it figured out. And but I think I'm going to start heading back and we'll call it a day. Maybe I'll throw in a little bit of footage. I don't know how long this video already is, so maybe I'll throw in a little bit of footage here at the very end, and just how I rip around town with my 500. Appreciate you guys. As always, ride safe. What is this dude doing? He's standing in the middle of the road.